Now let's get into the properties of logarithms, or we'll just call them logs for short, okay? So the first property we have, and there's only three, is called the product property. Product meaning multiplication. Now notice here I have multiplication, then an arrow pointing to addition. So basically what we have here is, if you see multiplication on the logarithm, then we can rewrite it as addition of two separate logs, okay? So notice here's the formula. Log of m times n is equal to log of m plus log of n. Okay, so let's do this in practice here. Log of 3 times 7 is equal to log of 3 plus log of 7. Okay, now let's do the math really quickly here just so you can see that it actually does work. What's 3 times 7? That's 21, right? So log of 21. Let's do log of 21 on our calculator here. So log of 21, notice there's no base there, so that means that the base is 10. So I could just go ahead and use the calculator key. Log of 21 is 1.322. Okay, so I'll just write that right here, 1.322. Now, check this out here. This is saying that if I add log of 3 plus log of 7, I get the same answer. So let's see if that's true. Let's do log of 3. So log of 3 is 0.477. 0.477 plus, and now let's do log of 7, and that's 0.845. 0.845, okay? And so let's add these two, 0.845 plus 0.477. What do you know? I get 1.322, like I said I would, right? And so in other words, this is just evidence that the product property works, right? So if I have multiplication of a log, I can split it up into log of m plus log of n. In other words, the factors of the product here. So now, we don't have to do all this for each one. That was just to show you evidence that this property does work, okay? Now, what if we just have variables? Log of x times y? Well, again, since they're being multiplied, that means I can split them up into addition. So I could just say log of x plus log of y. And that's all I can do because these are variables, so I don't know what the value of those variables is. So that's as far as I can take it, okay? Now what about this one here? Log of 6 times x. Again, log of 6 plus log of x. And although I can calculate this on the calculator, I could do log of 6 and get, you know, this number. I don't need to do that. I just want to expand this right now. This is what we call expanding, okay? All right. Let's move on to the next property here, the power property. Okay, now power, notice here, I have an arrow drawing to multiplication. So basically, whenever you have a power, you're going to write it as multiplication. Let's see what we mean here. Log of m to the n power is going to equal n times log of m. Okay, in other words, the exponent is going to become the multiplier here. Okay, so watch this here. Log of 5 to the second power is now going to become 2 times log of 5. So basically this number here, this exponent, goes to the beginning and you just multiply that by the log, okay? So notice here we have log of x to the second power. So the second power here, the 2, is going to be multiplied by the log of x. That's it, okay? Let's do this one here. Log of 3 to the x power, that's going to be x, that's going to be the exponent, that's going to be multiplying, times the log. So log of 3. Now this one's a little tricky here. Check it out. We have multiplication and we also have an exponent here. So we just learned what we do when we have multiplication. We split them up into addition, right? So let's go ahead and do that first. So let's split this up. So this is going to become log of 5 plus log of x squared. Okay, again, if it's multiplication in between them, like we did on the last one, then we split it up into addition, right? Log of 3 plus log of 7. Okay, so now we took care of the multiplication. Now let's take care of the exponent here. So now this is going to remain the same, log of 5 plus, but now let's write this as 2 times log of x. And that's it. Now I finished, okay? Let's do another one here. Same idea. So we have multiplication and then we have a power right there. So let's do the multiplication first. Let's change that to addition. So this is going to be log of x plus log of y to the 5th power. Okay, and so now let's address the power. We're going to write that at the beginning here of this log here. So this one stays the same, log of x plus 5 times log of y. Okay, all right, last one. So now here we have the quotient property, and this is going to be division becomes subtraction, okay? So basically, whenever you have a fraction, then you're going to have subtraction, okay? So check this out. Log of m divided by n, there's a fraction, m over n, is going to be equal to log of m minus log of n. Okay, so let's do a simple example here. So we have log of 1/2. That's 1 divided by 2, or 1 over 2. So basically we write log of 1 minus log of 2. Right? So let's do these now. So this is x over 2. It's kind of like this one, except that's a 1 and this is an x. So this will just be log of x minus log of 2. Okay? What about this one here? Well, it's going to be log of x minus log of y. Oh, look what we have here. We have multiplication on top, and then we have division, right? So all this whole thing is division. So we can write this like this. Check this out. So we could say log of 2x minus log of 5, right? So that's the division, right? The division became subtraction. Okay, but now let's address this here, the multiplication. So imagine this was the only thing we had right there. Then we can split that up using addition, right? So this is going to become now log of 2 plus log of x minus log of 5. You see that? So first we took care of the quotient. We said, okay, the top minus the bottom. So log of 2x minus log of 5. And then we took care of the multiplication here by splitting it up using addition. Let's do this one here. It's just the reverse of this one, right? So now check this out. We have again log of 5 minus log of 2 times x. But we're going to have to address this here. So now, watch this. This is a little different than the one above. Notice here, it's going to be log of 5 minus, now let's put parentheses here. Okay? Because that's going to be addition inside the parentheses here. This is going to be log of 2 plus log of x. Just like that. Now, if I wanted to take it one more step, and actually you need to take it one more step and distribute here the negative one. Okay? So now, this is going to become log of 5 minus log of 2 minus log of x. So basically you distribute the negative 1 to the first one and to the last one there. So log of 5 minus log of 2 minus log of x. Okay. This one's, the last two are a little bit more complicated. Check it out. We have a quotient. So let's go ahead and do the top, log of x to the third minus log of z squared y. Now all this is multiplication and an exponent there. Okay, so let's take it one step at a time. So let's do log of x to the third minus, and let's put parentheses here. So let's go ahead and split it up by addition here. So it's going to be log of z squared plus log of y. Okay, so now let's take care of the exponent here. So this is going to be again log x to the third minus, and then let's do this here, 2 times log of z plus log of y. That one stays the same. Okay, and then the last thing I need to do is distribute the negative 1. So it's going to be like this, log of x to the third. Oops, and I was supposed to actually write this one, as a power. So let me go ahead and do that next. Minus 2 times log of z minus log of y. Okay, so no longer need parentheses once I distribute. And let me go ahead and just do this one now at the start here. So this is going to be 3 times log of x to the third minus 2 times log of z minus log of y. Totally forgot about that one at the beginning. So this is my final answer, okay? Let me rewrite this here a little lower. Log of 3x to the fourth over y squared. So let me erase this here. So let's take care of this one here. So we have here quotient. So let's go ahead and subtract. So it's going to be log of 3x to the fourth minus log of y squared. Okay. So let me take care of this first here. So this is going to be log of 3 plus log of x to the fourth minus log of y to the second power. Okay, so what I did was I split up the product here, the 3 times x to the fourth, as addition here. Okay, split that up. Now the last thing I have to do is go ahead and do the powers here. So let's leave this one the way it is. Log of 3 plus 4 times log of x minus 2 times log of y. And that's it.